Alright, this is just a little disclaimer. I actually have a nose piercing, so that is in fact not a booger. Yeah, just letting you know.
What it do, JG gang? It's your girl Jada Givens in the cut. Back with another video. Finna fuck it up. Alright, so if you don't know how to read, I'ma just tell you what the fuck the title say. We about to do a Q&A. Alright, so for today's video, I'm about to do a Q&A. I wrote down the questions that I had people put on my Instagram, so the questions are right here. And yeah, pretty much just questions about me that people want to know, you know, whatever it is. But I'm currently at the library right now, so if you hear some noise that's in the background or whatever, that's because I'm at the library. But yeah, we basically go and get into this video. Remember to subscribe and become a member of the littest motherfucking gang there is. Period. Okay? Period. Anyways, let's get into the video. Alright, so first question. How old are you? I am 20 years old. I'll be 21 in June. Okay? Anything is possible. Okay? Alright, and the next question is, are you a virgin? I am not a virgin. I lost my virginity when I was 18, but I made sure I was ready. So if you're viewing this and you're still a virgin, make sure you're ready. All right, next question. Do you want kids? I do, but I don't. I'll explain it. See, it's like I do want kids, but it's like I can do without. Not to make that sound bad, but like I'm 20 years old, you know, like, and I've been asked this question multiple times over the years. Like, I don't know why people choose to ask this question to teenagers and shit. I'm not a teenager anymore, but you know, it doesn't make sense. Like, can a nigga live their life first, please? Thank you. But yeah, like I do want kids, but I don't, because like I'm not together right now. Like I still have things I need to do to get my life together, and I don't think it's fair to bring a kid in the world if you're not together. You know, I feel like you should figure yourself out, make sure that you're stable, so that when you bring a kid in the world, they'll be stable as well. You know, you don't want to bring a kid in the world and you got chaos, because that'll put more stress on your life, and that'll put more stress on the kid's life as well. And people don't think this or know this, but even though kids are young and infants and toddlers and, you know, preteens and things like that, people think like, oh, you know, when they're young, they're not going to remember whatever it is that happened in their life. But that's false. Kids do, in fact, remember, and that stuff does impact their lives greatly as they get older, because it's like, you know, if you're not giving your kid the proper attention and the proper care, that's going to run bad for them in the long run. So I think it's just, it makes more sense, and it's more grown of me and to whoever else wants to have a kid to just wait until you're absolutely 100% sure that you're ready in all aspects. That's physically, mentally, and emotionally, you know. But yeah. Do you like to joke a lot? I do. But sometimes I joke in a sense that's not funny to other people. Like, I'll say something that I find funny, but it might not be funny to the other person, simply because it's kind of like rude, you know. But I don't mean any harm to anybody. It's just, you know, that's just me. I have a sense of humor, and it's like, if you can't, you know, take it, then I mean, shit, fuck it. Like, I don't know what to tell you, really, honestly. I turn into Kevin Hart sometimes. What can I say? Next question. Ever fallen in love? Yes, I have in fact fallen in love, and you know, that's just that. Like, I don't know what more to add to that. Next question. Does love equal to sex? No, it don't. It don't equal to sex, because love and sex are definitely two different categories, for many different reasons. One of which is, although they both are very intimate, love is more intimate in a sense because it's like the connection and the way you feel for a person without sex. Like you could really have this strong connection and this intimacy towards somebody without sex. And I think that's a powerful thing because sex in itself is, there's no connection there, you know. You could really have sex with somebody and feel no type of feelings for them at all. Like literally, I'm sure a lot of people can say that they have been there before and have done that, you know. So it's like you literally don't have to feel anything for a person to want to have sex with them. You could just be wanting to get your nut like a squirrel in the wintertime. You feel me? That's just that, really. You don't, you know, it's like love is way more powerful than sex. And I know some people may not agree, but it really is. It really is way more powerful. You feel more attachment and more like, I don't know what's the word. You just feel more attachment, and it just, the feelings love brings you are far more stronger than what sex can bring you. And sex is only a temporary feeling, which is why people get more affected by love than they do sex, because it's like when you love somebody, like really love somebody, and like y'all fall out or something, it's way different than if you had sex with somebody and you fall out. It's like, all right, we did that, but it's like, who cares, you know? On to the next. You're gonna go fuck somebody else. But when you love somebody, like genuinely love somebody, and you fall out, it's way easier said than done to actually move on and try to love somebody else. So no, love does not equal to sex at all. Next question. Would you prefer to be hurt by someone you love most or by someone you trust most? Honestly, I would rather be hurt by somebody I love most, because I have been hurt by somebody I love most more than once, you know. I've been there, we've all been there. And I think it's a different thing, because it's like you could love somebody and not trust them, period, like at all, you know. And for me, I don't trust people often. Like, that's not something I do, because I've been there, I've done that, and I've, you know, had my trust broken multiple times. So it's like, for me to trust you, you got to prove to me, and you got to earn that trust. Like, you really got to earn that trust. Like, you really got to earn that trust, you know. I got to really see that you're genuine in every aspect, you know, for me to be able to trust you and, like, be able to like trust you with like me. Because, you know, when you trust somebody, you're not just trusting them, you're trusting them with you, everything that is you, whether that's your secrets, whether that's your feelings, whether that's how you feel on the inside, like, you know, your mental, like you're trusting them with everything that is you. And so it's way different. And I can love so many different people on different levels, but it's like I'm very, very hesitant when it comes to trust. So I would rather be, you know, hurt by someone I love than be hurt by someone I trust. Because once you hurt me and I trust you, it's raps. Like, that's it. That's all. You out the game, chief. Period. Next question. Do you want to get married? I do, in fact, want to get married. But in this day and age, it's like, I'd rather not, because I love hard, and I believe in spending the rest of my life with one person. I don't want to settle down with multiple people. I don't believe in committing myself to multiple people. I don't believe in doing the things that I love to do with multiple people. I want to do that with one person. You know, that's my best friend, and that, you know, I know at the end of the day they'll always be there. Like, I believe in a strong, healthy marriage at that, you know. Not just we're married, but it's rocky. We're married and we don't love each other, you know. I believe in a strong marriage. And then in this time, it's like people want to get married, but they don't really know what goes into being married, you know. They don't really think about that. They only think about the ceremony, you know, the pretty side to it. They don't think about the actual time and energy that's put into being married, you know. So I feel like people take marriage for granted in a sense, because it's like, you know, you have somebody who wants to spend the rest of their life with you, but yet you don't take it seriously. So it's like, of course I want to get married, but I want the love I give to be given back to me. I want it to be solid. You know, I want us to be happy. I don't want to have to worry about anything, really. And I feel like we can all say the same, but we don't all agree to that, which is weird. But, that's a topic for another day. Next question. How long can you stick to a relationship? I can stick to a relationship for as long as possible, as long as I'm being treated right. Simple as that. That's simple as that, pretty much. And then it says, love with no heartbreaks or no love at all. For me, I honestly feel like no one deserves to be hurt. No one deserves to have their heart broken. No one deserves to be in a position where they feel like they have to settle with being hurt in order to get love in the end. I feel like no one deserves to be in that position. I feel like we should all be able to respect and love and trust and count on the person that we want without having to worry about getting hurt for putting ourselves out there, And it's weird because we all want the same things as far as love, respect, communication, understanding. But yet we can't give the same things. It's like, why do we all want it, but we have a hard time giving it? It don't make sense to me, honestly. That's also another topic for another day. Next question. When did you start getting interested in poetry? I've always been interested in poetry since a kid. I'm very talented in that aspect, as far as being able to write poetry, being able to come up with something right off the bat. I'm also very talented in like motivational speaking. Like, I can throw out some words to people and they'll be like, damn, like, that's really powerful, And like, I love helping people. I love giving people advice. I love being able to be a voice for people who are scared to be a voice for themselves, Next question. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? In 10 years, I see myself on the bus. Like, no. In 10 years, I just honestly see myself being very successful in everything that I do. My mom being, taken care of. My brother being taken care of. My family being taken care of. My significant other being taken care of. Because in 10 years, I'm not about to, what? No. I want to be married, I want to be happy. I want to be known for being a positive influence to the world. So, yeah. What's your favorite song of all time and why? My favorite song of all time and why? I don't really have a favorite song other than Bust Down, Tatiana, Bust Down, hey. I want to see you bust down. Pick it up. Now break that shit down. Hey, spit it up. Now shut that shit down when it came. Hey. Blueface, baby. Alright, bops. Like, no, that's not my favorite song. I really don't have a favorite song, honestly. I favor a lot of different music, but I don't have a set favorite song. What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done? Ever done? Shit, ate the booty like some groceries, nigga. Ate the booty like some groceries, nigga. Whoa, psych, nah. I'm capping. I have not hit ass. The most embarrassing thing I've ever done? I honestly don't know, really. I got an idea of something, but I can't say that because my mama might be watching, you dig? Which do you prefer, trust or love, and why? Honestly, I prefer trust because, like I said, I can love you and not trust you. But if I trust you, that means I am sure that I can count on you, that you won't hurt me, and that you will be understanding to everything that is me, And the last question that I've always been asked, literally multiple different times, are you single? And I am, in fact,